All right, let's jump into this yet again. As you can see on my screen, I have a 25-minute video breaking down the trailer, but it's partially blocked in 26%, and that's just an estimate. I would imagine this is a newer back end for YouTube, so I would imagine it's roughly around 30%, give or take, that the video is just blocked, unmonetized, and it's just going down. I'm just taking it down, and we're going to try this again. I don't know how I hear there's a mirror trick where you got to like put a mirror on it. I don't even know anymore when it comes to shit like that. So we're not playing the trailer at all. If you want to go watch the trailer, I'm going to hit on a few points of my opinions when it comes to the trailer and the story, and then we're out of here. I don't even know what to do. And if you look at the damn thing, it's literally 40 seconds. That's the segment they claimed out of 25 minutes. And it's one clip of some idiot looking ridiculous in a karate gi going, our fate is some, I don't even know. But it's some cringy little 2-second thing yelling about our fate. And the rest is me pausing it and talking about something. And they claimed it anyway. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So anyway, for a 3-second clip, they got that down. Let's jump into this. Basically, the beginning of the trailer says this is almost a decade into the apocalypse. If you look at this timeline by Nerdist.com, it says about 3,500 days have passed on the main show, which is roughly 9 years, 7 months. Calculated. If I did that wrong, let me know. But again, so it lines up with the main show, which is something that would frustrate me in the beginning because I was really hoping this was completely on its own and set off from the main show. But it does look like, in fact, they are franchising this, interconnecting all the shows, and that has been confirmed because Scott Gimple said, and the video was supposed to come after this one, but it'll likely it was supposed to come after the first one, but I'll make sure I put it after this one. I now know, and we all now know, the 3 symbols in the CRM are 3 communities, and those are the 3 first letters of each community. This community being one of them, and again, that is confirmed, which means there's this community, the community that Rick is at, and that's 100% confirmed. And a lot of people are speculating the Commonwealth from the comic, which will be in the Walking Dead main show, will be the 3rd community, which again, so just to take this back a notch, this is almost 100% in some way connected. We might not see the connections, at least not right away, but this is connected to Fear and the main show and Rick, based on those 3 communities. All right, so this trailer was a disappointment. What else you want from me? I hate everything, basically. Anyway, I didn't think this trailer was bad. It did kind of confirm my suspicions that they are definitely targeting a specific demographic. I mean, they're going after the Instagram club. I know that's a real general and stupid way to put it. Everyone's on Instagram, but they're going after a younger demographic, specifically with this. And the trailer just has this vibe that is the opposite of what I joined for The Walking Dead. It's missing, sure, we get a couple cool images of some walkers, but it's just missing some horror oomph to it. Maybe we'll get that in the show, and this is just how the trailer is. That's fine. But we have and I'm blaming this on everyone in nowadays with their ridiculous arguments on Twitter with diversity. We have your forced diversity. Where's that? I just had that. Yeah, right there. There you go. I guess the 2 girls are adopted, or the white girl's adopted because you need the hot white chick in the thing. And she looked a little older. It was like, and this is another nitpick, I thought they were going for like 15-year-old, 16-year-old cast. This chick, I was like, she don't look, I mean, something's off. So I looked her up and she's 23. So obviously Hollywood always casts high. Horror movies are the worst. They cast 30-year-olds as high schoolers. But then you got incel here. Wait, no. I think this is the incel. All right. Anyway, so we're going to get a couple flashbacks of Outbreak Day, it seems, from the trailer. And one main event here with this foggy atmosphere with some of the walkers covered in oil. And that'll probably be one of the main set pieces in the first episode or second episode. there's no way you can convince me the first episode is going to be anything interesting, because it's got to set up this community, these characters, and then why they want to leave. And here they are leaving. Here's where my compliments will rise, though. Here they are leaving, which will probably be, if we're lucky, it's in the first episode, but it'll most likely be in episode 2. If it's in episode 3, oh dear sweet Jesus, I'm not watching till we get to this point. I swear on everything I love, because that'll be 2 full episodes of In That Community. I'm curious about the community, but I'm not that curious. Get us out into the world. But here's where my compliments shine, because Fear can go to fucking hell. Fear is so muted and gross, and you can't even tell people are wearing different color clothing because everything's so freaking muted with the filters they put on it. But this, the grass is green, the clothing pops. You could see a brown strap. His brown freaking outfit is green canteen. You could see a black pan. This girl's got a blue duffel bag in her, or a sleeping bag in her book bag. This girl guy, whatever, got red, and here's some yellow. Look at all the different colors. It pops. That is what you want. You want that. Look at this. This is beautiful contradiction. You see a plane, you know this is destruction, but it's so freaking beautiful. You got the overgrowth, and again, the colors. Again, this is where you pull me in. It looks like The Last of Us, but it's got this overgrowth of the old world. Oh my God, I just played the freaking trailer, but you guys can see what I mean. Here again, here's one of my favorite shots. I don't know what's up with this freaking lens flare. Get rid of this shit. Get rid of that. That's garbage. But anyway, you have a beautiful image of a building here with the plane and the overgrowth. Oh my God. I gotta stop playing that. So from the trailer, I feel like the friends want to leave, the 4 friends, and then what seemed to be older, these 2 seem a little older than the others, or at least, again, that's what it feels like they're going for with the trailer. They go out after the other pair, this group here. So you have this group, these 4, the younger kids, and then a little bit older, but not too older, because keep in mind, we want the CW demographic. We want people who watch the 100. We want that type of crowd. Again, that's a negative. That's what I think they're going for. Taking some of the horror and gore aspects out of it, and then inserting this with some jokes and some fluff. So you want them a little older, but not too older, in the mid-20s. And then you have your zombie with moss on it. Some other images that I love. Here's another freaking image that I thought was great with the gas mask. Oh, look at that. You got the teeth here. The gas mask kind of melted or burned away, revealing some of the gorgeous, juicy, gross Walker underneath. He's ready for Halloween. I think he was painting his face like a pumpkin, and this bitch interrupted. So that's probably what happened there. And then this guy, look at that. That's fucking awesome. Maybe we will get some gore. I hope we get some more than this. I mean, seeing a few zombies now, it's, that's not gore. That's never been gory since the frickin' 70s, but we got what seems to be our first big set piece. This is all the promotional images, or the first promotional images. With this fog here, we see oil. And again, a lot of these scenes, the ash raining down, a lot of these scenes are heavy throughout the trailer, and it's all the same location, which leads me to believe, and here's the fire with that probably brings down the ash, which leads me to believe if they only showed us the first couple episodes, maybe the first half of the season, I don't even know how many episodes will be in this, maybe 3 episodes, that's great, because then they're not giving us too much in the trailer, but all that is happening all into one place, you know what I mean? And again, look at all the friggin' colors. Look at all those colors. This girl's got the same sword, it looks like. Same weapon type as the other 2. And then, I would imagine this is early on when they leave. 2 sisters here, best friends, they're like, let's do it. This is the first part of the city they get to. The one girl was talking about big cities out there and wanting to see it. And they go. I forget if I mentioned this in this video or the previous one, but like I said, I feel like from the trailer I'm getting this vibe that 4 friends leave and 2 a little bit older go out after them. And the reason the 4 friends leave is to find their father, who is supposed to be at another community or another location trying to set up something that will help all the communities. We're not even going to speculate as to what that is, but essentially they want to go to explore, but to also have the main goal of making it to their father. That'll likely be the end of the season and set up what's coming in season 2. And then the other older 2 come out after them. Maybe they catch up to them, but they continue on this journey with them, or maybe they run into trouble and it's, it's the obstacle where I'm hoping it's not a cliche thing where they get kidnapped by a group and then that leads them and then that leads them and then that leads them to something that gets them to their final destination and they made it anyway. But you guys leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment box. I don't think this trailer was terrible. I don't think it was awful, but I also don't think I'm their core audience when they're putting this together. Like with season 1 of The Walking Dead's main show, I was 100% who they were making it for. Not me specifically, obviously, but I mean like fans like me, other horror fans. Again, it's a wide net, but I feel like this is not as wide of a net. I feel like they're casting this out for a more specific audience. You figure you already have a certain audience with the main show and then Fear. Why not, in their eyes, go for a younger audience specifically? Well, who knows? Maybe they'll make it there. You guys let me know what you think about this season. This new show, I'm sorry. Do you think we need it? I saw a lot of mix between positive and negative. A lot of negative is, oddly enough, based off of Fear being so bad. People are burned out. They're like, listen, Fear is terrible. There's no way this is going to be any good. I love being wrong. When I saw the first images of the Joker, I was like, this is not, I don't like the way this looks. And the Joker is probably one of my all-time favorite comic book movies and probably one of my all-time favorite movies in general. That's how much I loved the Joker. There's so much simplicity in the Joker that goes over a lot of people's heads from what I've seen who didn't like it, that they totally overlooked the complexities. I've seen people making fun of certain scenes that had so much depth to it, and it's like, I hate to be that person, but you just totally missed the point. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong about the Joker when I first saw the images, so I can definitely be wrong about this. This could be amazing, you know what I'm saying? But it just doesn't look like it's going to be something that I'm going to want to watch on day one. It might be something I'll binge later, but we'll see. We will definitely review the first episode in spring of 2020 on the channel for sure. So stay tuned for that. And more if we get more news. We likely will get another trailer or some other promos for this. So thoughts and opinions, speak your geek down in that comment box. I'm done talking. It's your turn.